Come with me to eat an 11-course meal in somebody's home. Okay, sort of. So this is 337. It's kind of like a speakeasy tasting menu. Only 8 guests are allowed per night in the kitchen, making everything feel super personal. We started out in the living room with some wine. We then got brought into the actual dining room. This is where we all sat and we could see the chef cooking as we were eating and talking. They gave us some warm hand towels to clean our hands before diving into the meals. Wine pairings are included with this experience, which I was very happy about. The guy pouring them for us was super knowledgeable about the wine, and they were all a 10 out of 10. They then brought over the first course, which were smoked oysters with cantaloupe on top. For the second course, I can't exactly remember, but I believe there was like some grilled onions up in here. Super savory bite. I loved this one. All of these concepts are brought to life by the chef himself, Chef Jay Furnell. This third course was so unique. It was a chicken thigh skin, and this was actually my first time having caviar. Then we got some red wine and the spring salad. The salad was unique because it's actually made with collard greens. There's pecans, kumquats, blackberries. I thoroughly enjoyed this salad. Another thing I love is how there's a story behind all of his dishes. Everything is Southern inspired. This was his take on an elevated collard greens dish. Then I was so freaking excited because out came the biscuits. You guys, fresh biscuits paired with a smoky, spicy jam. They're currently booking for September through OpenTable, but don't worry because these stay on the menu every season. Then we got literal lunch boxes, which Nate was so happy about. Again, there's a story behind the lunch box. These chicken wings were so juicy, so flavorful. We then got some more wine, and then came our next course, and this was by far my favorite of the night. It was his take on paella. There was scallops, prosciutto, 10 out of 10. And then came, I guess you could say, the main course. I believe this was a Wagyu steak, and then I believe it was paired with grits, which was in a really spicy sauce. There was also some fried bits on top. Then tried dessert wine for the first time, and oh my gosh, you guys, this tasted like I was drinking chocolate-covered raspberries. And then there's no better way to end the night than with beignets and coffee. These also stay on the menu year-round because it's a classic. The coffee was actually imported from Café du Monde. Everything was just truly perfect. It was such a unique, crazy experience. I literally felt like I was camping almost. Super homey, super welcoming. I loved it, and I will definitely be back.